Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing a stock analysis of Idaho strategic resources. So if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember this isn't financial advice. It's purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does Idaho strategic resources make? Well, they are a mining company and they primarily focus on gold and silver, and they own the largest gold mines in the United States, and they have a ton of land in Idaho, as the name suggests, where the most successful gold mines in the United States has been located. And they're also now going into rare earth minerals, which is why I think the stock is quite interesting at the moment, given the fact that basically every single rare earth mineral is dominated by a Chinese company, and Donald Trump wants the US to be self-sufficient in that. And I think Idaho Strategic Resources is a great company that's going to do that because they make their revenue from elsewhere, so they have opportunities to reallocate their resources into gold, well, not gold, rare earth minerals, and I think it's quite interesting. Now, take a little graph here. As you can see, it's not the prettiest graph ever. As you can see, we peaked up right here in April in 19.6, and ever since then it's been quite a ride down. We did see a bottom formation here and then spiked quite roughly back up to 14 and then all the way down here to 13 again. Now, of course, as you can see, this fall is also because the earnings, which were missed by 40%. As you can see, it is quite a small company with only $185 million market cap, which is quite small. Now we can also see down here in the RSI, it's not performing greatly at the moment. We are seeing a bit downwards RSI, and it looks like it's continuing downwards. Now, if you don't know what the RSI is, that is the relative strength index. So if something is below 50 and above 30, well, that's in the downward trending channel. If something is below 70 and above 50, it's in the upward trending channel, which means if it's up here, it's going up in price, as you can see right here. If it's down here, it's going down in price, and you can see that right here. So currently we are trading down here in the RSI, which of course is the greatest signal, as well as we have this death cross right here, which means that the 200-day moving average is better than the 50-day moving average, which means the short-term momentum is, or stock price is lower than the 200-day, which is of course not the greatest. Now the earnings here are all over the place. As you can see, they beat them by 100%, missed them by 28%, beat them by 12%, missed them by 40%. And of course, this is going to happen with a company that mines silver and gold because, of course, their profits is primarily based on it. Well, it's only based on the price of silver and gold. But however, the price of gold and silver has been rising quite nicely lately. So I'm impressed that they missed them 2 times actually, which is quite interesting. Now, if you look at their annual earnings, as you can see here, they are making more and more revenue, as you can see, increasing more and more, and this is a lovely graph to see. As you can see, then they made proper money in 23, and in 24 increased their margins by 34%, which is absolutely insane and very nice to see. This is also, of course, something to do with the gold price and silver price increasing quite nicely, and it is still quite high to this day. And as you can see in the financials, gold and silver is the bread and honey. Actually, you can't even see on the graph here where the silver is because it's so little compared to gold, and we can't even see contract service revenue and other because, as you can see, they don't even make any real money on it yet. Now the performance of this stock is a bit all over the place, as I'm going to show you right now. As you can see, let's just go back to 2010. As you can see, it's a bit all over the place. We have some years with huge fall and we have some years with huge spikes, like 21, 2020, and last year with insane gains. This year as well, actually, with 25% up already. Then we see years like 23, no, not 23, 22 minus 44, 24%, 11 minus 28%, and 12 minus 54%. So really not that impressive. So as you can see, it's a bit of a higher fly and a low fall. So you would need to have ice in your stomach if you want to own a stock like this because it is a bit all over the place. Now the technicals for this stock for the day is a sell, which shouldn't be a surprise for you. And for the month, however, it is a strong buy. And you might think, well, why is it a strong buy? If we did see this right here, where we see death cross and low RSI, that's because we have this bottom signal right here. As you can see, it has made this bottom out formation, and then the stock price increased. And you might think, well, it then fell back. Well, yes, but the 50-day moving average is actually moving along quite nicely upwards, which is also a buy signal. So this, I would say, it's a bit of a premature buy signal because I do think the chances are the stock price is going to continue falling. But overall, chances are it is going to increase in the long term. But I do think we need to see some better next results. When is that? In 78 days, I would not buy until then. Or if you're gambling, if they think, hey, I think they're going to increase the next time. As you can see here, when they do that, stock price increases quite nicely. If they don't, as you can see, it falls quite sharply. So if you want to take a gamble on the next earnings being great, you can do that. But I would definitely wait to see how they perform, and just also we can read into how well the rare earth mineral business is doing. Now, the analyst reading of this are quite interesting as we only have one and a strong buy. This, of course, is a bit, what can you say, is not the most representative analysis then of the, well, not representative, but not the best, because we can not see any other perspectives on it. We only have a strong buy, which say the price should 32% up. However, I don't disagree with this, to be honest, because just the what can you say? The international turmoil we have at the moment means that rare earth minerals and gold and silver and other minerals like that are gonna be more precious. And I think a company like Idaho Strategic Resources are positioned quite nicely in that. So I would make a strong buy recommendation for this as well. Just given the long term, the short term, you should expect you could lose 50% and you can gain 100% in a week or two, but it is quite a volatile company at the moment. So yeah, of course, be a bit wary of that. And as you can see on the annual earnings, they don't guide all that well, and they don't guide that much into the future because, of course, we don't know about the gold and silver price. So that is, of course, great to not see them estimating way too much. But this year they are expecting to make a bit more money than last year. And as we saw last year, we can see on the stock price right here. As you can see, they made 61%, which is 36% up from where we are currently. So as you can see, chances are maybe we're going to reach that again and you're going to make great money. Maybe you're not going to do that. Now the annual revenue, as you can see, they also don't guide that crazy because, of course, again, it's only gold and silver price currently that they're making money on, so they can't guide that great. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want me to make any other analyses on any other companies, please leave those companies in the comment section below, and I will check those out.